is Misi, Tagaloa, and I'm the senior minister of the Second Samoan Congregational, UCC Church in Long Beach. And I think most of my coalitionists have talked about the specifics about why this ballot needs to be rejected. But I wanted to invite you to this whole notion of injustice, the whole notion of having many of the voices behind me silenced by a machine that puts these things up for convenience purposes. Take a look at some of those pieces, because as long as those pieces are in place, they will continue to oppress our folks and impoverish our community. We talked about the forever tax. That's a long time for someone to be enslaved, to be without responsibility, to rob us of the transparency. When it's forever, they don't have to come back every 2 or 3 years asking what the voters want to do. When we're talking about regressive, this whole notion of putting a big burden on those folks who don't make a whole lot, that's what regressive means. If you're making $100,000 and you're paying $10 for a cup of coffee, it's nothing. But if you're making $15,000 and you're paying $10 for the same cup of coffee, that's oppressive. And then the last thing I wanted to make, as a Christian, as a person of faith, we are asked to speak truth to power. That's what this exercise is about. We are in the minority, as you know. The measure's already on the ballot. So those folks who have the power were able to put that thing. Speaking truth to power means taking a position, going to the depth of your heart, finding out what the truth is. And that's what this is about. We're speaking truth to power, though we're small. And then the other part of that component is speaking truth to power with love. With love. Instead of sabotaging the system, instead of tagging the systems in the train, let's go to the ballots on November and vote. Vote no on this end. That's the loving thing to do, and I encourage people of faith to speak truth to power, but do it with love using the ballots.